Where do I look? Here? Here?
Kahit sa kanya, sa
Okay,
akin, okay
sige,
lang.
game.
Walang problema. So, hi, my name is Richard. I'm
Hi,
one of the
Richard.
dancers of Alice Reyes Dance
Yeah,
Philippines.
congratulations.
And this is Monica. Are
Right.
you related to
Annie, we work in the same university, baka fifth cousin and all that. But I run the theater, she runs the dance company.
Okay.
It's all in the family.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes.
I used to guest there
Oh, with the...
when I was
Ay,
back in Bali,
okay.
Philippines.
Tama, tama. Kasi Annie is BP eh.
Yes,
no?
yes, yes,
Tama.
yes, yes. So, first thing, thank you for letting us do this.
Sure, sure. Sure, my
And
pleasure.
also thank you for watching.
Yes.
And bringing us here as well.
Right, right.
Our company.
Yeah, yeah.
First thing is, can you state your name and your
Yeah.
contribution, or what is your part of the in the bringing of Puso ng Pasko
Right.
here in Iloilo?
I'm Eric Divinagracia. I'm artistic director of the USA Little Theater that's based in the University of San Agustin. But I also work with the Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated, or IFFI. I'm artistic director of the Dinagyang Festival, which is run by IFFI. So I think my presence here is through IFFI, who produced and welcomed the company here in Iloilo City.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, thank you. First question is, how do you find the show, and what was your favorite part?
We were smiling from beginning to end. I think that's the best way to encapsulate the show. Kasi I think over and above technique or aesthetics is what you feel, after watching the show. So I think the show was heartfelt. As a whole, it was very cohesive. It created the sense of home, the sense of being Pinoy through the songs, through the themes, through the story. So that's why we were smiling from beginning till end, no? So no favorite part in particular, because parang I saw the show as it was, as a whole, as all parts are working together to establish the puso ng Pasko. So you have all these dances and music from Kayabyab and some of our Christmas favorites. The bits with Odi Imara also, parang those all of these things contribute to what it was. A very heartfelt performance.
Yeah. Thank you. Second question is, what can you say about the injection or the involvement of local artists, like
Right.
the kids, the Rhodon dancers,
Yes.
in the production? And also, to follow is, how do you feel about knowing that some of the dancers are native Ilonggos?
Right. To begin with, I know some of the dancers. It was nice seeing them again. I think going back to the first question about the local artist, it didn't feel forced. It was very organic. Kasi it's a celebration of community. That's what it is, diba? It's what you remember when you think about Christmas. It's your home. It's everybody in the family coming together. It's the community celebrating what it is. So parang the idea of involving the local community doesn't sound forced. It's very organic, sabi ko nga. And then they were all seamless. They didn't feel like they were placed in the performance to appease the local crowd or whatever. So it also reinforced the fact that there is no Christmas without community, no? So and you feel that sort of bayanihan in terms of all these dance companies coming together and celebrating the moment of Christ's birth and the story that is evolving, which is a Christmas in our own hometown. So and then it celebrates home. I guess that's what it is. So that's why I think that it felt light. It felt right. No, it felt light. It felt right.
Yeah. Wow. That's that's so pleasing to the ears, especially if you're part of the show.
Right.
The message was really sent well.
Right. Tama naman.
Message
Tama
received.
Naman. And sabi ko nga, I was telling Miss Alice and Sir Odi parang kasi it's a tall bar. It's a tall order to say sa puso ng Pasko because you have an expectation, di ba? So parang really will they be able to pull off something like this? I know these are good dancers, but will they be able to tell a story that's really, core Christmas? No? So, and I think you're able to pull that off, no? So aside from the fantastic dancing, aside from, again, beautiful technique, sabi ko, mga dancers nito, hindi naman hinihingal. Talagang, kala mo parang may mga balon-balon na mga extra lungs yung mga dancers. Kasi with all this happening on stage ba, it really felt magaan yung feeling mo. You're elated ba. So that was the kind of feeling that the dance naman brought, no? And sakto lang yung timpla. The story was not overdone. In fact, bitin pa nga sabi ko, para bang, ano naman to sila Miss Alice, pinapasok yung love issue and then suddenly, parang, uy, may part 2 ba to? May part 2 ba to? Sa diwa ng Pasko. Oo, pagkatapos ng puso. So yun.
May title na tayo sa part 2. Diwa ng
Diwa ng Pasko. Yes, so.
Yes, thank
And I
you.
think you're able to bridge that, no? Yung technology, yung the stories of generations, you know. That is something and then even yung OFW, no? I think that is something that we can all relate to as Filipinos.
Yes. Thank you. Wow.
Merry Christmas.
That was nice to hear. What else? The last question is, are you familiar with Nutcracker, the ballet?
A little bit. You see bits of it, especially during the holidays. Yeah.
Yeah, but now that you're actually part of your answer a while ago, already threaded to that.
Mm-hmm.
But how do you find having this Filipino Christmas interpreted in a dance production?
I think it's fresh in that sense, you know. I grew up in a university where there's an annual velada, and a velada is a musical review of all these performing arts groups coming together, and we have a 120-year-old institution. So parang it feels like that. It feels natural, I guess, and for something familiar as Christmas to be celebrated in a musical or as a musical review. I think that's just I think that's the right medium. You're mentioning about the Nutcracker as the favorite holiday performance, and I think this can easily become a classic, a Pinoy classic, and because of the songs that you chose, and then it's sung by the same choir with some of our popular songs with Ranke Abiab songs. So parang you can easily resonate to it regardless the age that you have, no? So it can easily be our own Nutcracker. So ibang nuts naman or whatever. So and it has the festival feel kasi it's set in the plaza. And as the story goes along, you see the colors of the festivals coming in, a bit of Higantes, a bit of the Pahiyas, the Parols, you know, the set that you started as drab, as brown, as dark, and all that becomes brighter and brighter as the scene progresses because of the coming of Christmas, di ba? And then ganoon naman talaga Christ is the light of Christmas. And as you go nearer and nearer the celebration, the brighter and brighter the feeling becomes. And I think that is translated visually in the performance. Aside, of course, from the things that you hear and see.
Yeah. Wow. I love the idea of like from dark or medyo monotone and then you go
Yeah,
brighter.
I think that was intentional, no? The designers
But for us
intended.
dancers, I just wanna speak out as well regarding that feeling. Because I thought that no one has the audience a while ago doesn't have like an expectation.
Right,
Like,
I came in with nothing.
How can
Came with nothing.
this work and something like that.
Right.
And then eventually, I can feel the crowd, like really the clapping, from the
Right.
clapping, the energy, the talking, the murmuring. I can feel somehow I get it now. I'm getting it. And then until at the end, people are clapping more, and then they seem to understand what the show is and where it's going.
And I think that's what Filipino plays with musicals and performances are. I think Filipinos are, we have diba, parang tatlo daw na aesthetics ng produksyong Pinoy. It's magaan, malalim, bongga ang dating. No, so part of magaan is it's accessible. So the feeling, the story was very accessible. And as it progresses, we become, we access more the story and the sentiment as it goes along. never a dull moment. You really also kept it short and sweet, no? At medyo bitin nga eh, di ba? So, you have the feeling na, so when are these guys coming back, no? So, you have that feeling also. So, magaan yung dating niya. So, yun na nga. And then, syempre, bongga din. Di ba? Hindi mo papatalo yung mga talentong Pinoy, di ba? So, you have the spectacle there from your very big set that I'm sure it's a touring production. So, you don't think that a touring production would have a set as massive as this, di ba? And then you put it in different venues from plazas, covered courts, and the auditorium. And then you have maganda din yung lighting, no? Very subdued and just very, just the way you want it to be. And then of course, syempre, the dance is really spectacular, no? It's nice to see also the work of a living national artist in collaboration with the young, no? So I think that's a beautiful conversation that we are seeing on stage, no? So, and I'm glad to have seen it, di ba? Bye, Sir Pidge. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. So
Yung
last,
ganun,
would you recommend this to other towns or cities?
Yes, yes, and I'm sure not just this production but other productions of the company, no. But preferably this one, if can be produced, and sabi ko, sayang, it should have been a matinee and a gala production, or maybe 2 days of this, no. And it should be seen by everyone, no? Because not everybody gets the chance to see the wealth of talent that you showed on stage. Kasi you see the artists, they bring their years of experience. Alam mo na, magagaling ito. They make it look easy, but you know it's not. So that alone. Plus, of course, the story that has to be told, diba? Love above all things, no, Christ above all things, especially in this season where there are so many things that are challenging the nation, no? So yes, it should be brought to as many people, to as many cities, and as many towns. I'm talking to you, mayors, and I'm talking to you, producers, arts managers. Bring this production to your towns and let them experience the magic of Christmas. Ganun yun.
Bravo.
Ano yung mga marketing?
Bravo. Thank you so much. You did our job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Let's remove
I
this
saw